Traditional medicine. Is it traditional medicine? Is it medicine or food supplement? The analysis will focus on a few of our daily food in our diet which can help against this coronavirus. So let's see. So today the topic about is kala jeera. Bangladeshi or Indian people they call kala jeera, and also some people call kalonji. And in English you say black seed. So recently you might have seen those in the news. A team of doctors in Saudi, they use this recipe. In this recipe you got 1 teaspoonful, that's 2 grams of black seed. 1 teaspoonful, that's 1 gram of ground chamomile, and 1 tablespoon of natural bee honey. So they use those on COVID-19 patient. Now let's see what about the World Health Organization. What they say about traditional method or traditional medicine. They are very clear. They said who maintains that it does not recommend self-medication with any medicines, including antibiotics, as a prevention or cure for COVID-19 patient. That's very good statement, because to declare any medicine as a treatment for COVID-19 or any diseases, we need clear clinical and scientific evidence, and also randomized trial that take long time. So let's see what we can get from kala jeera. Now in this recipe we already talked about this. They use chamomile, bee honey and kala jeera. So I'll discuss about kala jeera in a second. So let's see what they are doing in our body normally. Chamomile, they boost immunity. Honey, improved immunity. Now these two words is very important in this situation now to fight against any virus including COVID-19. And also chamomile help with stress as antibacterial, antifungal, and those bee honey prevent heart disease, energy booster, also help your weight loss, because when you have those it just reduces the appetite to eat more, and healing wounds and helping with dandruff. So immunity from honeybee, you can see we call this powerhouse of antioxidant and antibacterial, and it has been using from ancient time. Now we'll focus on kala jeera because this is one of these ingredient in their treatment has been used over century and century, and also there are lots of research done on it so far. So this kala jeera or kalonji is, they found lots of components, so I'll focus only few of those which is very relevant with the immunity. So that's called thymoquinone. It has anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-cancer, antibacterial, and few more. And they did the studies in vivo studies. Means they did those in the lab. Now see what else. What's the other nutrition we have in kala jeera? So you can see here iron. That is per 100 gram. If you have 100 gram of kalonji, you'll get 100% of your daily recommended iron. Then potassium, nearly 50%, sodium, 4%, and dietary fiber, 96%. So if you have 100 gram kala jeera daily, you would have nearly 100% of dietary fiber. Then you have calcium, more than 100%, vitamin C 35%, vitamin B12 25%, and also it contains 9.9 gram, nearly 10 gram monosaturated fat. So that is very, very important in our health. And also lots of calories, 345. Now see what potassium and magnesium does in our body. It regulates our fluid and send nervous signals, and also regulate our muscle contraction, help for heart, and also help for digestive and bone health. So if you have those deficiency, especially potassium and magnesium, it has serious impact on our heart. So let's see now how the research done so far and how it been using. Now this Calogera, we call scientific name is Nigella sativa. It has traditional uses from ancient time. It's been used as an Indian herbal medicine, as Unani as well. And also the Calogera been used from Muslim medicinal age. And that's why also it's mentioned in Hadith, in Islamic book. It said the black seed is a means of cure for every ailment except death. Now when those doctors used this recipe in Saudi on COVID-19 patient, when they declared the success, then the doctor Shakil Moeddin wrote an article, and he said the thymoquinone, the chemical compound which is known for its immunomodulating capacity. Now this is very, very important, immunomodulating capacity. That means it's fight against virus, bacteria, and the source in there. Then I pick up only some researches recently done, and other one is it strengthens immune system which is responsible for curing disease and combating viruses. Very, very important. Now where they also, the paper also concluded it has activity as anti-inflammatory, autoimmune disorder, as well as metabolic syndrome. So other uses as well, like antimicrobial, anti-nociceptive, anti-epileptic. Now they have a review on this clinical trial, and that is the ingredient is called thymoquinone. Now another trial they conducted is with honey and kalonji against the COVID-19 patient. So this is very good trial, and the trial data on 9th is published on US National Library of Medicine 9th of June this year. And what they did in the recipe, they used 30 ml of natural honey bee honey twice daily for 14 days, then black cumin or the Calogera 1 gram twice daily for 14 days orally. Now here is a very important question, because this recipe only can be given to people, to the patient of COVID-19 who can eat. Because if you are in very end stage or third stage, whatever you say, where you're finding difficulties of eating, you cannot apply those. Now that's why World Health Organization is not declaring this traditional stuff as a proper treatment, because it doesn't cover all this population, and also the participant only 30. So those are lacking the principle, the guidance of World Health Organization. But those evidence is telling us it has been working. But from me, since it's not been declared by World Health Organization, we could use it as food supplement. Now I'll discuss about how we can improve as a food supplement. Let's see. Now, this I call modern food supplement. Supplementing with kalonji help us lower cholesterol. Okay, then anti-cancer. That one done in their test tube, and they found thymoquinone induce the cell death in blood cancer cell, and also it inactivated breast cancer cell, effective against pancreatic, lung, cervical, prostate, skin and colon cancer cells. Then also you see here they are also used as a topical which was active against staphylococcus. That is one of these skin disease infection. These bacteria responsible. And the kalonji, they applied the paste on the wound and it did help. Then also is showing effective against AMRSA. Now also they found is improved immunodefense system of AIDS. Now other help by using supplementing with kalonji is help regulate your blood sugar in our body. Then it also helps protecting liver. That way it reduce the toxicity of chemicals and protecting against liver and kidney. Now you can see here the blood sugar level. One study shows that taking kalonji daily for 3 months significantly reduce fasting blood sugar, average blood sugar and insulin resistance. Now this is the trial they done it, and they did work on human. Then preventing stomach ulcer, it could help with the ulcer in our body, and they done these studies in 20 rats and they found they're effective, as effective as common medication used to treat stomach ulcer. So now you see how much we are getting from those by using as a food supplement. Now the other one is anti-inflammation. The powerful anti-inflammatory effect in the body, which help in cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and also helping rheumatoid arthritis, inflammation and oxidative stress. Now this word is so important at the moment because recently the studies, the meta-analysis done in the UK on 2,100 COVID-19 patient who's been admitted into the hospital who needing oxygen or ventilation. They use dexamethasone 6 milligram 10 days, and the medicine is used as anti-inflammatory, we call modulator. Now what it did, it dumping down the reaction from our body to the virus, because when we inhale the virus is going into our body through the receptors, and the lung is the first one to go through. Then what our body does is produce antibody, and when the body cannot kill the virus with the antibody, then because the virus is mute in our body, is produce different shape, different design. That's why the antibody produced our body cannot kill the certain virus, because it's just got multi-million which cannot kill maybe certain type of antibody. Then it's produce more antibodies, and that's what we call cytokine storm, and where our body cannot cope with it, and that's why our organ become failure to fight against it, and we die. Now there are lots of studies is still needed to find out whether this kalonji does work against those viruses, and also how they work, whether they work as an anti-inflammation or as improving immunity. Because as you see the studies they done in Saudi Arabia, they give those orally. Now, COVID-19 patient in early stage, they can eat. But when you are in the third stage where you need oxygen or ventilator, you won't be able to eat them. So you cannot apply on this patient. This is lacking those clinical or scientific evidence because you cannot apply this for whole population. And they didn't use lots of participants as well. Now, yesterday, 1st of July, World Health Organization recognized the traditional method or product has been using so many years or century, is helping with the immunity, is helping for our well-being, and that is we need to fight against this COVID-19 virus. Although it didn't get the declaration as a treatment because it doesn't have enough evidence to declare, but we do recognize, and also World Health Organization did recognize the traditional product. It could be kalonji, it could be some other thing, herbal medicine, which are helping for well-being and boosting our immunity. It's been recognized. So from this analysis, I would say let's have those in our diet, which help all these things you already seen. We don't know still whether it's killed the virus, we do not know, because there isn't enough evidence. But the analysis is saying it is helping as a immunity booster, helping as a anti-inflammatory and some other as well. So, how to take them? Now, you can just normally eat them, or you add to your diet, to bread or curry dishes, or you can eat the raw seed with honey or water. That's many people does, I do as well. And also you can add them in your cooking. Now, you do not fry them. If you fry them, it's gonna become char. So do not fry them. If you make a warm up, you do, but make sure it doesn't burn those, because they burn very, very quick. And also you can add them to the salads with cucumber, carrots or tomatoes. Now see who cannot have those. Now in pregnancy and breastfeeding, they're safe to eat. But the studies, they found, if in animal study, if you have large amount, it has impact on your uterine. So as a pregnant women or breastfeeding women, try not to eat too much of it. So from the analysis, all this research work been done, still we can use it in our diet to boost our energy. Now you see all this ingredient it have. It will help our immunity and also help against the inflammation. So hopefully the analysis will do help some people, and if you have any suggestion, always you can write in my YouTube channel. Your comments will be taken with appreciation, because you all learn. There's so much learn in this environment in COVID-19 situation, because it's still so much to do. So let's help each other and eat healthy to improve your immunity, eat healthy to improve your mental status, and do something which help with social communication. These three things is very important, and which can be also done by physical activity. This is one of these very important now. So anyway, thank you very much, and if you like the page, please like my page and put your comment. Thank you. Goodbye.